Hello and welcome to Toppa Field in Newport, Rhode Island for today's Salve Regina University softball doubleheader. The Seahawks are hosting the Lions of Eastern Nazarene College. It's a non-league matchup between the two schools, formerly both members of the Commonwealth Coast Conference. Eastern Nazarene has moved on to the New England Collegiate Conference. Salve Regina still a CCC member, playing here at Toppa Field on a Tuesday night, April 5. 4 o'clock is the start time for our opener of two games. We'll be bringing you this live stream, or actually recorded stream, and then upload it to our social media sites such as YouTube and Facebook. And appreciate you finding us on those networks. Hello again, everybody. My name is Ed Habishaw. I hope to have some guests join me within the broadcast today. And I'll give you our starting lineup for the Seahawks. Defensively, Isabel Michaud is pitching for the Seahawks, freshman. And she'll have a battery mate of Chloe Bean, also a freshman. At first base, Lauren Packer, a senior. Sophomore, Christina Braid at second base. J.C. Casciello, a freshman at shortstop. Nikki Vanelli, a senior at third base. And outfield, left to right, Katie Ramos, Francesca Rubini, and Drew Cepitelli. That's a freshman, sophomore, and junior, respectively. We have our first pitch in there for a called strike. Second pitch just outside. Batting first is the center fielder, Alex Schwenger. Number 9 is a junior from Danville, California. And the 2-1 pitch is fouled out to right field. Good chase given there by Drew Cepatelli, junior right fielder from Barrington, New Hampshire. Counts now even on the leadoff batter here in the top of the first. That's up the middle and through. It's a base hit for Schwenger. She came into today's game batting .241. That's 13 hits in 54 at-bats. 2 of those hits for extra bases, a triple and a home run. She has 10 runs batted in. Brings up Taylor Brandt, the left fielder. Throw down to second. Not in time, a stolen base. First pitch up high, a ball. Misses there outside for ball 2. Michaud gets that pitch in there for a called strike. 2-1 now on the second batter. And outside, count goes 3-1. That's hit into right field. Cepatelli has it, gloves it, tag on the play, and safe at third. So 1 out, runner on third base. Schwenger down to third, brings up Castro. Darcy Castro, the catcher. First pitch to her is a ball. Michaud gets that pitch right over for a called strike. One count on Castro. Two and one. Darcy Castro batting .370 on the year. That includes 4 doubles among her 17 hits, 17 for 46. She is the ENC catcher. Takes a look at that strike. Evens the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Foul tip into the mitt. Chloe Bean gets strikeout. Two down for Aurora Adams, the second baseman. Number 33. All 4 batters this inning batting from the right side, and first pitch strike there from Michaud. Aurora Adams batting .390 on the year. She has a whopping 9 doubles and 1 home run among her 23 hits. That's lifted in the air in the infield and caught by Isabel Michaud. So the leadoff hit stranded at third base. No harm there. Adams pops to the pitcher to end the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the first. No score here at Toppa Field. Welcome back to Toppa Field. It is the bottom of the first inning of a non-league doubleheader softball at Toppa Field. Salve Regina, the home team in white, and the visiting Lions of Eastern Nazarene College in black and red. First pitch into Seahawks shortstop J.C. Casciello, a called strike. That's coming from Janelle Munoz, the starting pitcher. Munoz in the circle. She'll also be in the batting lineup for the visiting Lions. As Casciello taps that foul. Count goes 1-2 on the Seahawk leadoff batter. Casciello, the top hitter with 34 at-bats, batting .412 on the year. 14 for 34. That includes 2 doubles. She's had 4 runs batted in and scored 9 runs. That's up the middle, stopped by Munoz. She picks it up off the ground and throws to first base for the out. So Munoz to Olafson for out number 1. 1-3 on the play, 1 out. For Seahawk catcher Chloe Bean. Bean batting here with the bases empty. Batting number 2 in the lineup. First pitch is a ball. We'll set the Eastern Nazarene defensive lineup for you soon. That's rolled to shortstop. Not in time. It's an infield single for Chloe Bean. She grounds the shortstop. Giddings charged, but throw not in time as Bean's on first base. Brings up the first baseman, Lauren Packer. Seahawks senior from Manchester, Connecticut. running on the pitch as it's taken for a strike and sliding into second with a stolen base. Chloe Bean shows she's in scoring position with one out. Both teams have had a runner on second with a stolen base. Lions got their leadoff batter on. That's to the right side, left side. Oh, we have a disagreement on the officials. Both umpires went to make a call on the play. And I believe we have an out call. So it's an infield hit for Lauren Packer. Out on the play will be Chloe Bean trying to get to third. Third baseman Ozaki had hesitated on her throw. It cost her in getting Packer out on the roller. But then the Lions were able to go across the diamond and get Bean out at third. Leifson with a good throw. Christina Braid at the plate. She sees the 1-2 pitch up high for ball two. Evens the count at 2-2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss on that. And that's strike three. So no runs, 2 hits. No errors and 1 left for the Seahawks in the bottom of the first. We are scoreless as we head to the top of the second here at Toppa Field.
I know sports is important, but having the academic part along with it is a big plus.
I've discovered in myself, a newfound ability to overcome adversity at all different angles.
And welcome back to Toppa Field. First pitch in there, a called strike from Isabel Michaud. We're in the top of the second here. Game 1 of 2, Seahawks versus Lions. This is the visiting Eastern Nazarene College versus the home team, Salve Regina University. Non-league softball. Leifson, the first baseman, leading off for the Lions in the top of the second inning. Scoreless game. Bailey O'Leifson grounds it to Casciello. Strong throw to Packer at first. O'Leifson down. She's batting .439 on the season starting this game. 6 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run among her 25 hits. She's out 6-3 to start the second inning. Brings up third baseman Ozaki. Kylie Ozaki, batting .286. She has 3 doubles. The Lions are 6-12 entering today's game. One out, base is empty. Count is now 3-0 on Kylie Ozaki. Call strike there. Three and one now. One out. Base is empty. Swung on, lifted high in the infield on the right side. Packer drifting towards the line, makes the catch in front of the bag. In fair territory. For out number 2. Brings up the shortstop, Alexis Giddings. Giddings back batting in the number 7 spot. Takes a ball. She's the first line to be batting from the left side. Running up in the box. Takes strike 1, 1-1. Giddings batting .280 on the year. 3 doubles, 2 triples, 1 home run among her 14 hits. Takes ball 2 there. It's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty in the top of the second inning, no score. That's bounced low for ball 3, 3-1. So Micho's gone deep in the counts with all 3 batters she's faced this inning. Christina Braid at second base is in still tight for the slap style hitter Giddings. She takes ball 4. She's on first with 2 outs for the pitcher, Janelle Munoz. No flex player in the lineup for the visitors. And Munoz rips a ball into the right center field gap. Rubino up with it. Relay from Braid. Not in time, not going to be thrown. So it's a run-scoring double on the first pitch to Munoz.
Now batting number 11, Danielle Malazuz.
Puts the visitors on top. Scoring all the way from first base. 1-0 the score. So the walk has come back to hurt. That's bounced to Vanelli at third. First pitch swinging for Danielle Mazuski, the right fielder. And final out retired. We will head to the bottom of the second inning. Eastern Nazarene leads 1-0.
Allows you to be able to give yourself to other things, not even just participate in them, but really get involved with them if you want to.
There's a lot of interaction. It's not just sitting back taking notes. You're actually doing hands-on things and better preparing yourself for your major.
government loves me.
Designated player Emily Lane leading off for the Seahawks in the bottom of the second inning. She takes strike one, then ball one. Evens the count at 1-1. Freshman from Tinton Falls, New Jersey. She grounds that to the left side. Osaki in time to Olafson. 3 pitches, 1 out. 5-3 on the play. So Janelle Munoz helped herself out with an RBI double with 2 outs in the top of the second inning, giving the visitors a early 1-0 lead. And Francesca Rubino is at the plate. Rubino had a heck of a doubleheader on Sunday, both in the field and at the plate. 3 hits, 3 for 4 on the afternoon, and made some outstanding plays for the Seahawks. She's in an 0-2 hole after taking 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty here in the bottom of the second inning. And watches that ball cross the plate, but low for ball. 1-2. Rubino batting .258 on the year. That includes 1 double among her 8 hits. Checks her swing there. The ball gets away. Not a strike 3, so no movement. 2-2 count now on Rubino. One out here, bases empty. That's right back to Munoz. I think she caught that in the air, but she makes the throw over to first base just to be safe. And gets Rubino out. So it'll go in the scorebooks as a 1-3 for the second out of the inning. Brings up Seahawk third baseman Nikki Vanelli, senior from Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Vanelli batting .250 on the year. Has 1 home run, 2 doubles among her 7 hits. Takes ball 1 here. And now strike 1. 1-1 on the senior infielder. Base is empty. And outside for ball 2, 2-1. We are coming to you from Toppa Field in Newport, Rhode Island. A turfed facility since 2017. That's foul to the backstop. It was following the 2017 softball season that it became a turfed facility. The Seahawks won back-to-back Commonwealth Coast Conference championships. In 2016, they had to do it on the road or on a neutral site, beating Roger Williams in the championship game at Western New England in Springfield, Massachusetts. That's lifted in the air, right side, and underneath it in foul territory is Olafson for the final out. So 3 up, 3 down here in the second inning. 1-0 the score after 2 complete from Toppa Field.
Best music compilation.
Division III schools offer academic scholarships instead of athletic scholarships. This really puts the focus that the student athlete needs to maintain that GPA.
I did receive a non-athletic scholarship upon entering school.
I got the presidential scholarship, which was huge for me.
First pitch into Schwanger, the leadoff batter here in the top of the third inning. Misses high for a ball one. A little bit higher there, but called strike one. Isabel Michaud won't argue with that call. So 1-1 count on Schwanger. She singled and stole a base in the first inning as a leadoff batter. Backs off the plate there on that inside pitch. 2-1 count. She ended up stranded at third base. Shows bunt as that pitch pops out of the mid of Chloe Bean. 3-1 count. The visitors lead 1-0. Batting in the top of the third. And outside for ball four.
Now batting number 3, Taylor Brandt.
So Schwanger on first base to lead off the third inning. Brings up Taylor Brandt, left fielder. She lined out to Sepitelli in right in the first inning. That allowed Schwanger to get to third base with one out. Misha was able to strike out Castro, who's on deck, and then Adams popped to the pitcher. Michaud gets the force at second, and the relay from Casciello just misses to get the double play, but Seahawks get the lead runner.
Now batting number 24, Darcy Castro.
So fielder's choice for Brandt. She's at first. Schwanger out. 1-6 on the play. Casciello with the force at second. First pitch fouled by Castro. She struck out against Michaud in the first inning. One out, runner on first. Pitch in the dirt, and a good read on that pitch, so it'll be a stolen base. Or technically a wild pitch there. That allows Brandt to get to second. With one out. 1-1 count on Castro. She fouls that pitch for strike two. Pitch up high. Evens the count at 2-2. That's back to Michaud. She does a nice job charging it. The runner will get to third base on the play. 2 outs. Brandt moving to third. 1-3 on Castro. Brings up Adams. She popped to Michaud to end the first inning with a runner at third base. Takes a first pitch ball there. Inside pitch misses for ball two. That's grounded to shortstop. J.C. Casciello stays low on it. Good throw over to Lauren Packer. And Adams is out 6-3 on the play. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left in that inning for the visitors. And we head to the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Eastern Nazarene. back to Toppa Field. It is the bottom of the third. Eastern Nazarene with a 1-0 lead over Salve Regina University. Seahawks batting with Katie Ramos, the left fielder. Puts down the bunt and beats it out to first base. Throw by the catcher Castro, not in time. Seahawks have their third hit. And it's the leadoff batter, Katie Ramos, on first. With nobody out for Drew Cepitelli. Cepitelli shows bunt, pulls back, or shows slap, mostly in her case. I'm not sure if the scoreboard has the right count here. I've got 3-0, I believe, on Cepitelli, the batter. Or 2-1. She puts a bunt down. Fielded by Munoz. Successful sacrifice, 1-4 on the play. Moves Ramos down to second with one out.
Now batting number 10, JC
1-4 on the sacrifice. Top of the order for the Seahawks. It's JC Casciello. That's foul on the bunt. Casciello to left field. Back there for it is Brandt for the out. She was playing good distance on the lefty Casciello. Flies out to left for out number 2. Ramos still at second base.
now batting number 8, Chloe Bean.
Brings up Chloe Bean. She singled in her first at-bat. Beat out an infield roller to shortstop. Ball 1 to Bean. 2 outs with Ramos on second. That's in the air, right field. Malasuski under it for the out. So the Seahawks retired in the third. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the 4th inning. It's 1-0 Eastern Nazarene. Welcome back to Toppa Field. It is the top of the fourth inning of Game 1, a non-league softball doubleheader between Eastern Nazarene College and Salve Regina University. Visiting Lions are at the plate, and it's Bailey Olaveson, the first baseman. She grounded out to shortstop J.C. Casciello to start the second inning. Looks to do so again, as a strong throw from the Seahawks shortstop. 6-3 on the play. After a ball one, that roller to shortstop Casciello gets out, number one. Kali Ozaki, the third baseman, popped to Lauren Packer, the first baseman, in the second inning. Bats here for the second time in the fourth inning. One out, bases empty for the Lions. They lead 1-0, scoring their run in the second inning. After two are out, a two-out walk to Alexis Giddings, who's on deck, was followed by a run-scoring double by the pitcher, Janelle Munoz. That's up the middle and through past the diving J.C. Casciello into center field, where Francesca Rubino picks it up and throw it back in. A one-out single up the middle for Osaki. Brings up Alexis Giddings. She bats from the left side, the only Lion to bat lefty. Shows bunt, pulls back for ball one. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 on Giddings. She scored after walking and came home on the double by Janelle Munoz. 2-1 now. Ozaki on first base with the one-out single up the middle. Inside pitch forces Giddings to spin around out of the way. Takes ball three. 3-1. And that bounces in the dirt for ball four. Second time Giddings has drawn a walk. This time Munoz has two runners on base. Ozaki moves down to second. Munoz took the first pitch she saw from Michaud and drilled a double to right center. That pitch is inside for a ball. 1-0 count on Munoz. Runners on first and second with one out. That's ripped foul. Just past a diving Nikki Vanelli at third base. She was inside the bag. Had she touched it, it may have been ruled fair. She was in fair territory. 1-1 count, one out, two on for Munoz. Takes a strike there. 1-2. We are recording this contest for uploading to our YouTube channel. Appreciate you finding it. From Tuesday, April 5. This is the 4 o'clock game, game one of a doubleheader. Count now 2-2 on Munoz. She hits that high and foul. And it's landing in play, but foul. Count remains 2-2. That's in the air on the other side. Foul and out of play. So Micho mixing up her location. And Munoz doing a nice job of spoiling these pitches. Janelle Munoz, a sophomore from Lake Elsinore, California. Another 2-2. Lined. One hop to Casciello. She gets the force at third to Vanelli. So a fielder's choice for Munoz. It looked harder hit than it actually was. Giddings gets down to second. Another assist for Casciello. That's 6-5 on the play. First pitch ball to Malasuski. Two outs, runners at first and second still. Pass to center field. Rubino has it for the third out. So Malasuski flies out to straightaway center field. And the side retired in the top of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Eastern Nazarene. Bottom of the fourth inning, a 1-0 score. Eastern Nazarene on top of Salve Regina. Seahawks batting. And the leadoff batter is Lauren Packer. She singled in the first inning. Chloe Bean ended up getting out on the play after trying to get to third base, while Packer beat the throw to first on her single. She takes the first two pitches for strikes. 0-2 count. Janelle Munoz misses with a ball low. Fastball inside as well. Packer coming into this game, 362 on the season. And a nice play, making a diving catch, is Adams in foul territory. Going a good distance from her second base position. Getting Packer out as the leadoff batter. One out for Christina Braid. Braid is batting .387 on the season. Swings at that first pitch, puts it up in foul territory, but out of play on top of the Seahawk dugout. One out, base is empty for the Seahawks sophomore infielder from Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 count on Braid. She's batting .387, 12 hits and 31 at-bats. 2 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run. 11 runs batted in. That's tops on the Seahawks. Base is empty here. She takes ball 1, 1-2. 1 out. Seahawks looking to get even. Trail 1-0. Bottom of the 4th. Emily Lane on deck. Swung on a miss. Pitch in the dirt. So throw down to second base to complete the put out on Braid. Struck out swinging. K2-3. Brings up Emily Lane. Now with 2 outs.
Now batting number 4, Emily Lane.
First pitch is a strike to Lane. She grounded out to the third baseman Ozaki to lead off the second inning. She lines that into left field. It's a base hit. With 2 outs, Lane is on first base. A solid single to left field for the Seahawk freshman designated player in this game. Seahawks lead in hits 4-3. Rubinil takes a strike. Watches ball 1 go out. Outside. Munoz ready for the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and tapped foul. Just got contact on that swing. Count now 1-2 in favor of Munoz. That's grounded to shortstop. Giddings up with it. Over to third, first, and in time. Leifson with a nice stretch. 6-3 on the play. For the Seahawks, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the 5th inning. It's 1-0 Lions over the Seahawks. It is the top of the 5th inning. Eastern Nazarene with a 1-0 lead over Salve Regina University. And it's the top of the order. Number 9, center fielder Alex Schwenger. She's 1 for 1, has reached base both times. Leadoff single in the first, stole second, got to third on a fly ball to the outfield, but was stranded there. She lifts that to the outfield herself. Sepatelli in right, under it. Makes the catch for the Seahawks. 1 out here in the 5th inning.
Now batting number 3, Taylor Brand.
Schwanger out. Fly to right. That's to right center. It's going to be reaching the fence. And Brandt digging for second, standing there with a 1-out double. Second extra base hit of the game for the visitors. First pitch swinging was Brandt. She's on second base with her first hit. That's to left center and carrying. Reaching the fence again. And a run-scoring double for Castro. Back-to-back doubles for the Lions. Gives them a 2-1 lead. Brings up Adams. She goes up the middle. First pitch swinging. Single. Good strong throw home. Holds to a single. Runners at the corners. All this happening with 1 out. The Lions are swinging at the first pitches from Isabel Michaud. Now have 6 hits in the game. And we'll be getting a pitching replacement here after 3 successive base hits for the visitors. Adams with the single. Castro goes to third. Thanks to our home plate umpire. It's Abigail McDonough, the pitcher now in the game. McDonough pitched for the first time ever on Sunday afternoon. That came in the doubleheader against the University of New England. 5'6" sophomore from Taunton, Massachusetts. She was very effective in her work in the circle for Salve Regina. As Michaud was attempting to get her first complete game, McDonough came in relief. Michaud started today's game with a .525 earned run average. Seahawks are now in a 2-0 deficit. 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors for the Lions. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Seahawks. Olason will dig in to face McDonough with 1 out, 2 on. Throw down. Braids there to cut it early. It'll go in as a stolen base for Adams. McDonough's first pitch, a called strike. That pitch bounces low. 1-1. That's grounded foul to the Lions dugout at third base. One and two on Olafson. She's grounded twice to shortstop J.C. Casciello. Casciello shades her more towards the third base bag versus up the middle. Top of the fifth, 2-0 the score. Eastern Nazarene are running this inning, looking for more. That's grounded foul. Katie Ramos retrieves it all the way at the scoreboard out in left field. She's positioning herself actually closer to the left field line now. That off-speed pitch is outside for ball 2. Evens the count at 2-2 on Olafson. That's popped in the air. Shallow center. Right behind the second base bag. Shortstop J.C. Casciello grabs it for out number 2. So Casciello's had a glove on all 3 at-bats for Olafson. She's 0 for 3 following that pop-up. Two down for Osaki. Swing and miss at the first pitch from McDonough. Two down, runners at second and third. Gets the call there for strike 2. Good location for McDonough. Looking to strand these 2 Lions at second and third respectively. Adams at second, Castro at third. Chloe Bean gets instructions from the Seahawk coaching staff, Shauna Mulcairn and Megan Hodgson, to check with the base path umpire to see if that was a swinging strike. It was not, or at least not called, and now Casciello underneath this high pop-up for out number 3 as Ozaki pops out to end the inning. McDonough gets the 2 batters she faces to pop up to shortstop, but the Lions do score 1 run on 3 hits. There were no errors, 2 left. After 4.5, it's 2-0 Eastern Nazarene. Nikki Vanelli leading off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Seahawks now trailing by 2 runs, 2-0 to Eastern Nazarene College, and it's strike 1 to Vanelli. She's batting for the second time, popped up in foul territory to the first baseman Olafson, and now is in an 0-2 hole here as the leadoff batter in the 5th. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Munoz gets Vanelli to start the 5th for the Lions in the field. Brings up Katie Ramos, Seahawk left fielder. She bats from the left side. Had a bunt single leading off in the 3rd inning. Takes strike 1 here. Grounds that to the right side, and the second baseman Adams delivers an underhand throw to Olafson for the put out on Ramos. 2 down. Base is empty for Drew Sepitelli. She had a successful sacrifice in the third inning. Batting here for the second time. Now we're in the fifth. First pitch slap wide of the third base bag. Foul territory. 52 pitches now for Munoz, 37 strikes. She has kept the Seahawks off the board, allowing just the 4 hits. No walks for the sophomore pitcher from California. And that's a ball low as Sepitelli runs up, but pulls back on the swing. 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. 2-1. Fouls that pitch off of the catcher Castro. Count now even, 2-2, 2 outs. Bases empty. Sepitelli looking to get it back to the top of the order, keep this inning alive. Casciello waits on deck if she has that chance. That's to the right side. Adams fields it in time over to Olafson. So back-to-back 4 threes in the scorebook. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. After 5 complete, it's Eastern Nazarene 2, Salve Regina 0. Alexis Giddens has drawn 2 walks off Seahawk pitcher starter Isabel Michaud. She takes the first pitch strike from Abby McDonough, and then ball 1. Top of the 6th inning, Eastern Nazarene leading 2-0. She puts that in the air. It's foul territory. Good chase by Katie Ramos. Cannot catch up to it. But McDonough now has a 1-2 count on Giddings. Giddings, the sophomore from Cunha, Idaho, slaps that foul. Giddings, the shortstop. Also listed as a pitcher, so we could see her at some point today. Leadoff batter here in the top of the 6th. Up the middle. Casciello gloves it. Great scoop by Lauren Packer at first base. Getting Giddings by a step. 6-3 on the play. Strong throw from Casciello.
Now batting number 20, Janelle Munoz.
Nice backhand scoop by Packer on the 1-hop throw. First pitch to Munoz. Hits her foot. So it's the first hit batsman of the day.
Now
brings up Danielle Malasuski with 1 out and 1 on. 2-0 lead for the visitors. Vanelli picks up that bunt, gets it over to Braid, the second baseman covering first. Sacrifice 5-4 on the play for Malasuski. 2 down for the top of the order. Munoz down to second. Schwenger at the plate with 2 outs and 2 on. 1 on, runner on second. Pitch bounces in the dirt. Nice block by Chloe Bean. Schwenger takes ball 1. And ball 2. Schwenger also from California, Danville, California. Quick look, I believe 6 players are from the Golden State on the Eastern Nazarene roster. 1 on the Seahawk roster. That is catcher Morganti Bello. And ball 4 issued. So a hit batsman and a walk have put 2 Lions on base. Still 2 outs for Taylor Brandt. Brandt doubled with 1 out in the 5th inning. And she scored. Brandt is the Eastern Nazarene left fielder. Head coach Claire Roll in her first season. She is a Gordon College graduate. And we have a pinch runner for Munoz. It's going to be number 2, pinch running for Munoz at second. After the 4-pitch walk to Schwenger. Don't want to keep Munoz on the base pass too long. So Mieses. Ashley Mieses from New York, New York, freshman. And ball 1 to Taylor Brandt. Ball 2. McDonough has to regain that strike zone. The 2-0 pitch. Fouled, out of play. Seahawks trail 2-0. Lions batting with 2 on, 2 out in the top of the 6th inning. Abby McDonough with the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to shortstop J.C. Casciello. She'll get the easier out at third base. Shorter throw. So a fielder's choice for Brandt. And 6-5 on the pinch runner Mieses. No runs, no errors, no hits, and 2 left for the visiting Lions. Casciello, Bean, and Packer due up for the Seahawks in the bottom of the 6th. They trail 2-0. Top of the order for the Seahawks in the bottom of the sixth. They trail 2-0 against Eastern Nazarene. Danielle Munoz lifted for a pinch runner. And the top of the sixth, now back in pitching, gets strike one on J.C. Casciello. Casciello 0 for 2, grounded back to the pitcher and flew out to left field. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That's to the left side on the ground. And a pickup by Osaki, a strong throw. Nice grab by Olafson at first on the low throw from Osaki. She's out 5-3 for out number 1. Brings up Chloe Bean. Bean swings and fouls off the first pitch. She's 1 for 2, singled and stole a base in the first inning, then flew out to right field in the third. Batting here for the third time in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch is low for a ball. One pitch. Tap to Munoz. She runs to her left, picks it up, throws to Olafson for out number 2. 2 outs. Base is empty for Lauren Packer. Packer is 1 for 2 as well. First inning single.
Now batting number 9, Lauren Packer.
Sees ball 1. Bats with 2 outs. Base is empty. Goes to right field, puts it through, and is at first with her second hit of the evening. That's on first base with 2 outs. So Packer looking to make something happen here in the bottom of the second inning, bottom of the sixth inning. And head coach Shona Mulkerin has a discussion with home plate umpire because she's inserting pinch hitter number 24, Maddie Capetta, batting for her classmate Christina Braid. Maddie Capetta. Maddie Capetta bats with Lauren Packer on first base. Takes ball 1. And then strike 1. 1-1. Capetta, the Seahawks sophomore from Raritan, New Jersey. She is batting .250 on the season. 10 for 40. Rips that one foul. She has 1 double and 2 home runs. Most home runs of any Seahawk. So now she's in a 1-2 hole against Munoz. That's in the air. Shallow center field, coming in for it. And making the catch is Schwanger for the final out. So the Seahawks go down after getting 1 hit and leaving 1 on. We head to the 7th inning. It's 2-0 Eastern Nazarene. Catcher Castro leads it off for the visiting Lions here in the top of the 7th. Eastern Nazarene with a 2-0 lead. A run in the second. That's back to Katie Ramos over her head in left field. Extra bases for Castro. And she'll stand at second with a leadoff double to start off the 7th inning.
Now batting number 33, Aurora Adams.
That was into a decent wind coming in from left field as well. Aurora Adams bounces it to Vanelli at third. She gets the out. Throw down to second. Casciello covering there. So Maddie Capetta pinch hit for Christina Braid, the second baseman. Capetta stays in the game. She's now playing shortstop. And
Now batting number 16, Bailey
JC Casciello moves from short over to second. So Vanelli gets that play started on a 5-3. Holds Castro at second base. First pitch foul to Olafson. She's 0 for 3, has put the ball in play 3 times, all to the shortstop. Casciello making the 3 plays there. One count now on Olafson. That's in the air. Left field. Back goes Ramos. And she runs out of room. It's a home run. Olafson with a 2-run blast to left field. Again, into a strong wind here. Makes the score 4-0.
17, Kylie Osaki.
And they're still batting in the top of the 7th inning. 4-0. The score. And first pitch up high to Osaki. That's a hit into center field. Second hit for Osaki.
Now batting number 6, Alexis Giddings.
Osaki's on first base with 1 out. Giddings at the plate. And Giddings showing bunt on both pitches, but pulls back for 2-0 count. Nikki Vanelli will get a timeout to tie her shoe. She's all set there. Ball 3. Giddings has drawn 2 bases on balls. Those were both against starter Isabel Michaud. And ball 4, her third walk. Just the second walk issued by reliever Abby McDonough.
Now batting number 20, Janelle Munoz.
She escaped trouble in the 5th inning by getting 2 pop-ups to shortstop. That's into left field. Strong throw in. After the bases are now loaded. Number 9 hitter is number 11, Danielle Malasuski. She's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice. She bats here with 1 out and the bases loaded. Pitch up high for a ball. And ball inside. Two-0 count on Malasuski. Up high. Ball 3, nowhere to put her with the bases loaded. Osaki on third, Giddings on second, and Munoz. She hits the 3-0 pitch and bounces into a force out. Good base running after Osaki was forced out at home. That was 5-2 on the play. Throw down to first, and Giddings came all the way around from second to score. Munoz now on third. Malasuski on second on the throw. That was a 3-0 pitch that she put into play, so she had the green light. It was a fielder's choice. Advances on the throw. Giddings scores. And 5-2 on the putout on Ozaki. Five nothing the score. That's bounced to Vanelli. Nice glove there. Over to Packer for the out. But the visitors score 3 runs on 4 hits in the inning after Schwenger bounces out to third base. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 5-0 Eastern Nazarene. Seahawks down to their final 3 outs in a 5-0 deficit here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Emily Lane leading off. She's 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th inning. Takes ball 1 from Janelle Munoz. Eastern Nazarene pitcher looking for a shutout. That's grounded to shortstop. Giddings with a throw. 6-3 on the play for out number 1. Lane retired to bring up center fielder Rubino.
Now batting number 55, Francesca Rubino.
Ball 1 to Rubino. Janelle Munoz looking for her first shutout of the season. One-on-one count on Francesca Rubino. For a first pitch ball, 2 straight strikes in there, 1 and 2. Base is empty with 1 out. Outside. Oh, call strike 3. For 2 outs. Seahawks down to their final batter. It's Nikki Vanelli. The Seahawk third baseman, 0 for 2. Foul pop to first base and then struck out swinging. First pitch is a called strike to her. 0 and 1. Up high for a ball, 1 and 1. Munoz brought a 5.25 ERA into this contest. It's her 13th start of the year. She's had 10 complete games. Two-one count now on Vanelli. Bounce it back to Munoz. Finds the handle, throws to first base Olafson for the out. And that ends the game with the Seahawks going down 5-0. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left in the 7th inning for the Seahawks. We are done here in game 1. We'll be ending this recording after a quick wrap-up. For the Seahawks, no runs on 5 hits, no errors. For the Lions, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. It was an error-free ball game. Seahawks fall to 8 and 10 overall, and the Lions improve to 7 and 12 on the season. Pitcher Janelle Munoz gets the complete game shutout. She is 4 and 8 on the season, and Isabel Michaud, starting pitcher for the Seahawks, takes the decision. She is 0 and 3 on the year. And it's a final here from Newport, Rhode Island. Eastern Nazarene 5, Salve Regina 0. Thanks for joining us. Catch up to the next Seahawk game